Previously on D&D.
Because every Saturday at 8 o'clock, it's D&D night.
This dude's doing nothing but bragged about somebody roto-rooter in his gut.
So you guys are staying in Stillben, which is a coastal harbor town.
I have a ring of ears around my neck.
I can
He's
do
like-
some vomit vocals if you need me to.
No, please
go
don't.
for it, dude. Yeah.
That's
You see him kind of disappear around the corner like of the market square, but it did not look like he was like going directly to the tavern. He did say he had other business to attend to, but
Well, I was actually going to go to the bar, but since he was walking that way, I thought it was going to be weird. But since he didn't, well, I don't know that he didn't actually.
technically you do not.
But yeah, so yeah, I was going to kind of go to the bar and claim
your pint.
claim the pint. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys want to make your way to the tavern?
making my way to the tavern. That sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. So you guys make it your way back to the Bucket and Spade. That's the name of the tavern. You guys, walk into a familiar scene. There's some music playing. It's pretty busy for an afternoon. You could tell looks like there's some sailors in from the docks that are either just waiting for their ships to be unloaded before they head back out to sea. So you guys managed to find an area to sit down at, and a few moments later, a barkeep or a barmaid approaches you guys. Anything I can get you guys?
So I want to actually, yeah, we're supposed to have a free drink from the guard shack over there.
Free drink. We don't. Are you
George? We got to see George. Hymnal.
Sorry, sir. There's no George that works here.
Hey, who's this guy we're supposed to ask about the beer?
I shrugged because I already forgot.
I'm pretty sure it was George, wasn't it?
I don't know. I look at her, I'm confused, and then I just say, the guard said we were supposed to get free drinks as part of our pay.
Actually, no. I'm just gonna kind of browse around for a minute and see what's going on. I'll come back and get some inherent drinks in a few.
I'll take a pint.
Just bring you some ale.
Just bring me ale. Yes, please.
She heads off. As you guys are just patiently waiting, scanning about the room, about 2 minutes later, she brings back your pint of ale, and she says, anything for you, sir? I'll come back later. Did you try to stab her?
No.
Kills her. Comes out of nowhere.
This ale is horseshit. Die. No, yeah, you take the rapier, you stick it through the handle, pick it up, and slide it down the sword, and once it reaches the hilt, that's when you drink.
So, and as she departs, and you start drinking your ale, you hear a familiar voice behind you, Ambert. By the gods, is that you? Gentlemen, this is the bard we had play it here the other night. This guy could play, and you can tell this dude is so drunk, but you recognize him. This is actually one of the members of the band or the group that you're playing with on the evening prior.
Got it.
And he comes over, he says, Are you staying here for long?
Yeah, hopefully we won't get kicked out this time.
Right, yes. Don't do that. You could make a good amount of money here at the evening. Lots of sailors, when they're drunk and they're playing cards and they hear music, they just send money to your way. You can make so much money. And he's like,
This guy's blasted.
He's like, you don't have a drink? And he flags like, he's like screaming a name, but you can't tell. It sounds like Mathilda and like Mary. It's like some M word, but he can't like. And the barmaid comes over. She's like, yes. And she's like, get me a round for these guys here. These are my friends. He's like slamming on the table. he's clearly had a lot to drink. He's having a great time.
Hell yeah. I want to cheers him since I do have my one. Cheers, there, mate.
Cheers, laddie.
Yes, now I'm double fisting.
I have to. He like burps. Like I have to go, but we should play again. You're awesome. And then he just kind of waddles away, runs into a chair, spills some dude's drink. He's like, oh, sorry.
Hey, illusions.
Yes.
Is that guy important to you?
We'll have to see.
Is that guy important? Dang.
Am I rolling right? I'm supposed to just hit performance, or I mean, perception,
No,
right?
perception. Well, clearly.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
your
just.
IRL perception is reflecting your in-game perception.
Uh.
Oh, yeah, you're hitting the right one. So,
Okay.
Amber, as you guys are enjoying your drink, you guys actually notice, or you notice at the entrance of the bar.
My
you see
rolls are
Jeff
so
come in,
bad. What the
and,
fuck?
he's actually with another.
Oh yeah, let me take that stupid
another figure.
thing off.
A very
There you go.
small, short.
Actually,
looks
did
like
you guys like
looks
that?
like an elf with white hair.
That looks alright, right?
And they both kind of glance.
Yeah,
at
it
you
kind of
for a
hides
second.
like the stuff up here that you don't
And
need to
He
see.
gives him a nod. The elf gives Jeff a nod, and he kind of walks out. And Jeff starts to approach. He starts walking towards the table.
Ask a question. So he came in from the door.
Yes, he just came in through the door.
So I want to like if he's coming up, I was like, hey man, how did we beat you here? What are you up to?
He's like, oh. He's like, well, I've actually got a business proposition for you guys, but I know you guys are worthy, or I can perform the job. I just need to know if I could trust you.
So yeah. What do you got, man? What's going on?
It's well, it's not strictly speaking legal, is why I'm asking, and it pays a good amount. It's going to pay a good amount of money.
Joel Tot, where you at?
I'm right here. I'm smashing my bottles. I mean, my tankards.
So Jeff here's got us an opportunity that seems to be, lucrative, but maybe secretive. So I don't know what your interest is there, or what you got plans or whatever. But
I'd do anything for a friend.
Okay, good. Well, behind the tavern, 5 minutes, and he bolts off and heads out back outside.
Is he asking what I think he's asking, or am I overthinking it?
overthinking, I would imagine.
For 5 minutes, that's 5 minutes to drink. Let's get it going. And I want to like, mingle with some sailors and hear their stories and just start drinking with them.
Right.
Steal mugs from dudes that are like, passed out and drinking their drinks and stuff.
Understood. Give me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Sleight of hand. Boom. With disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay.
Because you're kind of drunk.
Oh, that's true. Wait. 2 mugs is gonna get a sailor drunk?
Okay.
Hold
that's
on.
Fine. That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You managed to steal 2 other drinks that are about half full. So
Hell
you consume another drink for free.
A
on your way
third
out.
free drink.
Yeah. And so now you're not only walking out of the tavern with your tankard, you have 2 more empty tankards that you're kind of like juggling in your hands as you're leaving. You guys head back to the back of the tavern, I'm assuming?
To the back of it.
Yeah, so you guys are behind the tavern. And there you see Jeff, and he's standing beside another. And now you get to kind of get a better look at him. It's a well-dressed half elf figure with white hair. And he's got a hood on, and he kind of brushes it back and reveals his face as you guys come back around the corner. He's got tall, sort of knee-high, like sailor's boots, tailored suit, like tailored jacket. Very, very well-presented individual. And he says, "So these are the men you've chosen."
Can you
for the
hear
job."
them fine, by the way, chat?
He said, "Yep." And Jeff says, "Yep. They did exactly what they needed to on that last collecting the bounty, and they passed all the tests that you had me check
Oh,
out
you
for
guys
them."
can't.
I think there was actually a I didn't mean to click that, but
You're good.
I was trying to read it.
I didn't mean
No,
to
I
click.
actually had something that you could get more of an intuition on people, like it might not have been a cantrip or whatever, but But yeah, I want to try to read into this guy's stuff. I just got to look around.
Okay. What do you want to try to know? Like, what are you trying
I
to?
want to. I want to know like it. So
I wanna know what love is.
I guess I have to wait until there's actually.
Like, are you trying to read into
choice.
Jeff? Are you trying to read into?
No, the NPC. Sorry.
Yeah. Right now, yeah, I would say it's kind of hard to read into his intentions because you guys just met him.
Yeah.
He definitely looks like just at face value, he looks like a man of I look to get things done like proper. Just by the way he's dressed, he just looks very official, like very professional, I guess you could call it.
Yeah. Well, that's the way he talked down to us. I mean, I didn't really care much for the way he spoke when these the men you chose, like kind of a looking down your nose at people thing, and I was going to read into him to see.
So this might help. I want to hand him one of the half-drank mugs of ale, and I said, good to meet you, friend. A drink?
Your tankards are both empty.
Oh.
They're all empty.
I hand him. All right. Well, I hand him an empty one.
So you hand him an empty tankard and say a drink?
A drink? Yeah.
He looks at you and it says, "I'm good, thanks." And
Do
he
it
says,
just-
"So,
Do it yourself. And I pretend to finish it, even though I realize midway that it's empty.
okay." So he's like, "So, my colleague informs me that you gentlemen act with surgical precision, discreetness, and are very apt in combat. Is this all true?" Because if it is, I have a job for you.
We like jobs.
I figured as much, and this one will pay more than the ones you've currently been doing for chump change. But it comes at a cost. This job is not a one-off, please go do me this and come back, hopefully completed. We are men of business. I work for a corporation that expects nothing but results. And while that sounds intimidating, it's also very rewarding. I won't beat around the bush, so to speak. I need you to break someone out of the stockades.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game.